Welcome to AICoverGen, your go-to web UI for creating song covers using RVC V2 trained AI voices. Whether you're a developer looking to add singing functionality to your AI assistant, chatbot, or VTuber, or just someone who wants to hear their favorite characters sing their favorite songs, AICoverGen has you covered. With AICoverGen, you can easily generate song covers from YouTube videos or audio files. Just choose an AI voice, upload your audio, and let the magic happen. It's simple, fun, and perfect for creating unique musical experiences. Ready to explore the possibilities? Let's get started with iCoverGen and make your characters sing like never before.
Now the installation of this tool is of medium complexity. So let's start the installation. Copy the command mentioned in step 1 and navigate to the folder where you want to install. Type CMD in the address bar and press enter. So first step is to clone the repository. So paste the command and press enter. Next, we need to navigate inside the clone repository. So copy paste the command mentioned in step 2 and press enter. Now we need to create a virtual environment. So for that, we'll use Conda or mini Conda. Now it will ask for the confirmation, type Y and press enter. So while the installation is in progress, okay, the installation is complete. So let's activate the virtual environment first, which is also mentioned in step 4. Now before installing the requirements, navigate to the cloned repository, open requirements.txt in any text editor. Now we need to update one line. So copy this. We are going to specify the version and we need to replace it in line number 9. So there is no version is specified and it installs the higher version which creates some issues. So we are going to use an earlier version which works fine. Once you have replaced the line, save and close the file. Now copy this command to install the requirements. Now this will take some time. In the meantime, we can download the pre-trained models. So copy this command, navigate to the folder, we will launch a new command prompt. Now downloading does not require activating virtual environment, so we will just paste and press enter. So this will download in the background. Now there is one more step, that is to install SOX, and we have to add it to path. So copy this link and open in browser window. Now this is the latest version. So click on this and download the first link, that is win32.exe. Now I have already downloaded it. So let's start the installation process. You can leave everything as it is. Now the important step is to copy this path. So copy this path and just save it here. Now click on install. So this will install SOX. Now we need to set the environment variable. So if you have not copied it already, just copy this path, click on start button and type environment. So you will see this, edit the system environment variables. Click on this. Next, click on environment variables. Now locate the path under user variables. So double click on this and in an empty row, just double click and paste this path. Once you have done this, press OK, OK, and OK again. Now the models are downloaded, so we can safely close this command prompt. Okay. Now, before the installation completes, if we want to launch the web UI, we can use this. or we can create a launch file so that we don't have to manually activate the virtual environment and then launch the web UI. So just copy this information and paste it in a new file. Now copy this clone repository path and save this file, maybe AICG. Maybe I will make it launch underscore AICG dot bat. You can give it any name. It's just that if you're creating shortcuts, it should make sense which application or tool it is related to, and save it. And if you want to create a desktop shortcut, so you can right click, send to desktop create shortcut, and it will create the shortcut on desktop. Now we have completed all these steps. So we just have to wait for the requirements to install, and then we can start using the tool. Installation is now complete. Now we have to close the command prompt, because if you try to use the same command prompt, it will not work since the path is that we added for SOX is not reflected. So close the command prompt. Now we have two methods to launch the web UI. So the first method is the manual method. So you can just copy this first command, launch a new command prompt. Let's activate the virtual environment. Once the virtual environment is activated, then we can use this command to start the server. Once the server is started, you will see the information that it is running on local URL. So you can either copy paste this or press the control key and click on this link. This will launch the URL in the browser window. So this is the interface. The first tab is to generate. The second is to download the voice models. And third tab is upload model. So if you have trained your own model, then follow these instructions, and then basically you can upload the zip file here, give that model a name, and you can upload that model. So we'll first start by downloading the model. So there are some download link provided for the model. Let's pick one of these models. So once you click on it, one of the link, it will be populated. The download link will be populated here and the name here. And then we can click on download. Let's wait for this model to be installed. Once the model is downloaded and extracted, then you will get an output message. The model has been successfully downloaded. Next, there is another tab from public index. So there is a public index where we will see a lot of models which are available. So click on initialize public models table and it will populate all the information. So you can pick from these. We can also filter these results. So suppose I'm looking for English. So all the English language models will be listed here. Let's pick one of these and install it. Let's select RVC. So the information will be populated here, whatever link you select, then click on download and wait for the model to be installed. Once the model is installed, we will get this message that model successfully downloaded. Now, if we go to generate tab, and we should see the voice model. So let's click, but nothing is appearing. So click on refresh models and we should see the models that we downloaded. So I downloaded two models. Both of them are appearing here. Now under the generate tab, we have voice model from where we can select one of the downloaded models, voice models. Then we have to provide the song input. So there are two ways to provide the input. One is you can provide a YouTube link or you can provide the local file. Then there are a lot of other options, like we can change the pitch of vocals or the entire song. Then there are different voice conversion options. If you want to see all the intermediate files which are created during the whole processing, you can select it. Then there are some audio mixing options. And here we can select the output format. So I will leave it default as MP3 and without making any changes. Let's try it with one of the YouTube songs. So this is one song from Netflix, which is copyright free, and we will try this. Welcome to my party. We're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare started. So I will copy this URL, enter in the song input tab, select one of the voice model, and then click on generate. So it will first download the YouTube video and then it will separate, or it will create a MP3 file. So let's wait for the processing to finish and then we will review the output. Now, once the processing is complete, we will see the output file here. We can use the play button to play. Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare started. Hand me a drink cause I think I'm going all in. Get me a straight cookie, catch me when I'm falling. Cover around my scars, put the handlebars, crashing in my car, wake up in. Nice. Now let's look at the second method of launching the server. So I will close the existing server first. Now we can use either this batch file, or if you have created a shortcut on the desktop, you can just double click it and wait for the server to start. Server is started. Just control click on this link and it will launch in the browser window. So now I will try with the second model, voice model, and then I have downloaded the same song locally. So let's upload the file here. Copy paste the link. Let's create a wave file this time. I will change the pitch to 1 for vocals only and then click on generate. Let's wait for the processing to finish. In the meantime, the output files are stored in song_output folder. So it includes all the processed files, the intermediate files which were created. And I guess this is the version. Right. This is the version that was processed using a particular voice model. The processing is now complete. Let's quickly review the output. So I guess this is because I changed the pitch from 0 to 1. So I will leave it as default. If you have any questions or if you face any issues, you can add in the comment section and I will try to help. Thank you.